Hello and welcome to another episode of our lovely England campaign, where we're going to be trying to form the Angevin Kingdom, Angevin Empire. Basically, we're killing France. At the moment, we have them as our personal union. We also managed to grab Burgundy in a really rather masterful stroke of genius. Nothing at all to do with what happened in the continent, and we're just doing really well. However, we have a coalition that has formed. The Confederation of the Rhine, maybe, has decided that we are really not nice people, and they've formed a coalition. However, they are not firing it, and I believe it is because they do not believe they are strong enough. I would say if Austria, Castile, and Portugal all decided to not join at all, maybe they would fire it. But Castile is our friend, they like us very much, Portugal the same, and Austria also. So I think we're probably, actually, in the clear here, which is just beautiful. But anyway, let us continue on and see what we can do in this glorious English-dominated Europe. It's fantastic. So, one thing that we have been struggling with since the very beginning of the game is our court is not very good. We started the game with a 0-0-0 ruler, and he was a big detriment to our progress. But we have this lovely mission here called the Royal Court, which, when we have a ruler with up to 5 in, when you add all of the stats together, and you employ an admin, diplomatic, and military advisor, and have some legitimacy, we get the lovely Royal Court. The king is nothing without his advisors. No matter how the future of England will look like, competent consultants are always required. It's fantastic, because that lets us get the appointment of state ministers parliament issues. Not quite sure what that is, but it's good that it's a thing. It'd be nice if it told me what the thing was, like when you have event, it tells you what happens with the event, that kind of thing. But no, we just have this done now. That's cool. I guess when we have a parliament again, I guess I'll let you know what that actually did. Until then, okay, we have a new debate in Parliament, so let's have a look at this. Curtail, oh my gosh, curtail the French nobility is what we need to do. That's quite a nice amount of money. Manpower recovery speed is quite nice as well. We also need to do the Bank Charter Act, because according to this, it needs to be done eventually to continue down here. So, what we're going to do first, though, is curtail the French nobility. That's the thing that is necessary. We also need to do appointment of state ministers, or it's unlocked the appointment of state ministers. But that's not here, so I guess maybe that'll happen later. I don't know. Either way, what we're going to do is curtail the French nobility. It's going to cost us a stability. We're going to get pretender rebels. It's going to be a bad time, but it's necessary. Let's do applications of the clergy and the burghers and the nobility. Navy commissions, I'm not too worried about either. And there we go. We must go murder faces. Be nice if I had some morale, but it's fine. It's fine. We're just gonna go kill some French nobles. Actually, the French are going to kill the French nobles. I feel like this is an absolute win for us. I will also take a last jousting tournament. That seems like a really good idea. Beautiful. Nice if you would follow up on those rebels instead of just leaving them alone, but it is what it is. Oh, you did. Okay. Well, now we're going to go to Paris itself and destroy the rest of these pretenders. Oh, come off it. Really? Game, please. Game, please. I also definitely don't want to have like a civil war or anything like this, so we're going to boost our stability before tanking the stability again. Anyway, the French nobles have been curtailed. Congratulations, me. That leads us to here. I need France's liberty desire to be less than 30. Currently, we have them at a very nice number. but it's not yet low enough. So we need to work on that still. It shouldn't actually be too difficult. Let me see what I get for this. Nobility gain loyalty. I gain an admin and a dip. Actually, I get an admin and 100 diplomatic power because my guy is already 6 admin skill, which is, you know, he's nice. He's pretty good. I think it's probably a good idea to do that because then we can do this. All provinces in the France region is owned by England or its subjects or subjects' subjects. So we literally just need Strasbourg. If we were to take Strasbourg, then we're done. That's that mission complete. And we gain a permanent claim on Catalonia, Vasconia, Aragon, Valencia, Piedmont, Liguria, Lambert. Oh my gosh. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Well, I guess we'll work on that. Well, damn it. I'm dead. My new ruler is fine. He's good. He's 333. Is not terrible at all. However, he's Craven, which is not great. I don't particularly enjoy being Craven, but he is. There's nothing I can do about it. Also, I guess we're at war with Venice. Austria, my ally, is getting his revenge for when you know, he got beaten up by Venice earlier. Good luck to him. I think he's doing fine. We have done it with the inclusion of support loyalists and a couple of development cliques in France. We've got them down to 30 Liberty Desire, which means we need to do one more dev click because apparently that's not enough. So let's find Bresse again. Let's give them a click of military. And now we can shatter the French nobility. At long last, France has accepted defeat and recognizes the King of England as their only acceptable sovereign. While the French commoner kneels before their true king, the French nobility refuses to acknowledge us. As we've more than enough on our hands with the English nobility, the French nobles must swiftly be dealt with. Yeah, I think this is fine. You know, when the French came over, well, I guess the Normans came over to Britain, and they had, you know, they had the Battle of Hastings, and, you know, we lost, and the English kind of, you know, they started this whole kerfuffle and affair. But then what William the Conqueror, William the Bastard, did was he did a little thing called the Scouring of the North, or the Harrying of the North. So one of the two, I can't remember. Which was, it was genocide. You know, let's not beat around the bush here. Like, William the Bastard committed genocide against the English of the north of England. See, when we're doing it, all we're doing is giving ourselves, you know, some noble loyalty, and my king gets better. There's no scouring or harrying of fucking the south of France. But hey, it's all good. We're shattering them. Get shattered. Now with this, again, I do just need Strasbourg, and I actually need to go to war with the Papal State, which is, not a fan of that. So I guess we don't need to do this yet because, I mean, this can't be clicked anyway. But anyway, look, it's going well. Who cares about Venice? But, you know, the French have been shattered. And we didn't even have to genocide them. Delightful. Hey, and no longer will we be suffering from the War of the Roses. Again. Now we have Charles. The succession is safe. Very delightful. Being the third child of the previous king, young Henry wasn't expected to inherit the throne. As such, he received first-rate education and some minor titles in the kingdoms and was very young to allow internal stability and disfavor the sharing of titles among other established families. True intellectual, writing in English, French, and Latin, he became the image of a Renaissance man. Also, with an avid interest for music, he could play a variety of instruments and sing. Although not being formally trained for rulership, his well-developed education and his skills in foreign relations and diplomacy, together with his enormous charisma, could definitely make him into one of the best rulers England has ever seen. We have actually currently got Henry VIII. Nice. Henry Lancaster becomes the new heir. He's a 555. I mean, we currently have Henry VIII. This would be Henry the IX. Just gonna point that out there. But hey, you know what? Whatever. Henry the Ninth. Much, much, much better. Also, reformist. Oh God, you're beautiful. He's a reformist, and yet he's none years old. None years old. Hey, bountiful harvest. I love it. I don't think we need the new technology yet. I think we're looking good. We are, in fact, also integrating Scotland because my nobility demanded it, and you know we do what their whims are, you know. So we'll let that go ahead, and then we're basically going to be Britain, except we're not allowed to form Britain. We have to wait. So yeah, it's going ahead. It's all going swimmingly. I just need to be able to seize Strasbourg and also fight the Pope, but I'm sure that will come in time. In the year of our Lord 1493, firstly, the war against Venice has ended, and secondly, Scotland is integrated. Delightful. Also, a royal marriage with you. Why not? So, I'm going to delete the cavalry. We already have 8 units of cavalry. I just don't think it's necessary. We'll be making, of course, these lands are full states. Too few states in Parliament. I think Lothian is a good shout. Edinburgh Castle. One of the following must be true. A culture accepted. So Scottish accepted would be enough for me to use this. Global modifier of a free military policy is not bad, actually. We can definitely accept that. And where else? We need one more. Ayrshire is a good one to do because, again, it has coal. So later on in the game, that's going to be really, really handy. But yeah, England owning all of the British Isles is just delightful. It's exactly how God intended. But these ships can also die, and you can go protect trade down here. I see it. Protect trade down here. Lovely. Oh, hello there. Berg has left the coalition. Mainz, Liège, Hesse, Genoa. Oh, it's so good. They're all leaving. We have done it. Only Württemberg has yet to deny me the righteousness of not being in a coalition. But they will, they will. Now that they're not in a coalition, can I threaten war for Nanzig? No, and if I did it, I would be at war with Austria. Why do you have to be in the bloody empire, you bastard? You bastard-faced bastard. Attacking the Papal State, though. They're allied with Strasbourg. I feel like we kind of have to do this. So, what I'm going to do is just do that. Hopefully that means France is going to get a claim, but if not, I guess I'm going to start building a spy network on them as well. I don't really like the idea of fighting the Pope, but hey, I'll take stability from them. They're at 76 reform desire anyway, so it's going to happen soon that we're not going to be Catholic, because I do plan on flipping to Protestant. It seems like a really, really good idea. Hey, and Württemberg has left as well. Fantastic. Haha, I love it. One thing that's really been annoying me recently is actually Denmark. What they keep doing is turning their their navy onto privateering me, and then like a couple of months later they're stopping it, which is so irritating because it's just a pop-up after a pop-up after a pop-up. So we're going to kill them. We're gonna go blockade their ports, and that navy needs to die. So kindly die, Danish Navy. They actually have they have a better admiral than we do. It's unfortunate, but I still think we've got this in the bag because you don't have very many. Actually, that's an inland. That's a coast, so it's actually going to be. Those galleys are actually going to do some damage. Screw it. We got to fight them anyway. Hey, Henry VIII is also a reformist. Fantastic. All right. Danish Navy is garbage. We have won. It helps that we currently have extra 10% heavy ship combat ability, which is lovely. And also, I believe, if I recall correctly, Yeah, I took wooden wall, so we had that extra bonus there as well. So I'm going to wait until my ships have repaired a bit, and then we're going to go and kill their navy again. A large naval fight off the coast of Holland. Mostly this is Norwegian ships that we're fighting. Actually, no, it's Lubeck. Lubeck's in the war as well. I didn't even realize. Well, I'm sure we can beat them too, right? Yes, we did. We sunk one of their heavies. Lovely. I need to repair my ships now, please. I could call in Austria to this war, but I don't know if that's really necessary. I think we can probably do without. You know what? There's no harm in it. So Austria, come and help me out. Beautiful. And what is this? Sweden, seeing weakness, sensing the blood in the water, have attacked Denmark as well. They are looking for their independence. Good luck, Sweden. Glad Selvständig Hetsdag. That's Happy Independence Day. Love it. Fantastic. Let's go. We have a new government reform to take. So, lands for the church. Increase my opinion of the Pope when I'm planning on murdering the Pope just in a few moments. Curtail the clerical privileges for religious unity and admin tech cost. Religious unity plus 10% is kind of useless right now, but as soon as we become Protestant, that's actually going to become kind of important. Seizing land from clergy doesn't trigger religious rebels. Could be quite nice. Expanded the temple rights. Temples and cathedrals give more taxes, which is tempting. It's very tempting. Maintain the balance of power, though. An extra diplomat in all estates being more loyal. I quite like that. Separate the clergy from the state is actually amazing, but that's probably not within our wheelhouse. I think I'm gonna do. Even then, admin advisor cost minus 10% is pretty good. We're gonna go with expanding the temple rights. I think that's a good idea. Meanwhile, the war against Denmark is going quite nicely. Our side has quite a lot more troops than theirs does, so we're not having any trouble whatsoever with this. I don't even have to take part. I'm just letting my swarm of people here do it all for me. Actually, we now have a debate as well. So, the Bank Charter Act is still there. It's taunting me with just how nasty it is. But honestly, I kind of have to do it. It's necessary for my mission tree. So, yeah, Bank Charter Act. There's another thing as well that I was looking at. If I go down into the mission tree, here, I need to do 3 agendas from the nobility. Have the nobles being very, very happy, and also passed 5 issues in the parliament. If I do that, then there's a 25% higher chance for the parliament debate to be, started with them backing it, and also chance of decision plus 10%. Honestly, I don't know exactly how that really works out. Unfortunately, it's only for 25 years. Like, that being permanent, I don't think is like a problem. But also, every estate no longer raises rebels when their land gets seized or their loyalty drops below 30 is, like, really good. At some point, we're going to get House divided, but it's not going to be in time for this debate. And unfortunately, we're going to do the Bank Charter Act. 150 admin points and a stability is... Oh, it's filth. But it's necessary filth, really. Exempt impressment is always fine. Exempt conscription is fine. Plications are usually fine. Oh god, that was nasty. That was very, very nasty. But we've done it, and I believe... What else do we need for this? I need 50 ducats of monthly income. We're at 39 right now. So it's on its way. It's on its way. Looking good. So we have increased our income to now 52 ducats, mostly because I pieced out Lubeck, got them to give me war reparations, the same with Friesland and Bremen, and now we've got a lovely income, so we can do the Banking Act. Our ambitions are great, our target's dangerous. Any endeavour we want to attempt in Europe will require a strong treasury, a strong nationalised bank. We should prepare the government as well as our economy for the introduction of a nationalised banking system. So inflation reduction and interest per annum for 25 years. It's pretty terrible. It's like nothing, but I click a button and I get the mission tree noise. It sounds great. It's what we need. We're at 74%, and it's actually the Muscovites that are sieging Hueland right now. So we're gonna peace out. I don't feel like I need to be here anymore. The fact that I can take land, this is a English-Danish war. Didn't I not? The war goal is blockade ports, right? Blockade ports, and I can take land. Is that a new change? Cause yo, Iceland is mine, buddy. If that, I did not know that was the case, but hey, it is now the case. Transfer trade power, 15%. That used to be 30%. Hey, Paradox, what's going on, buddy? I'll take it, but I'm curious. Anyway, we've gained Iceland! Huzzah! With future colonial ambitions in mind, Iceland is going to be quite fantastic. Let's core it all up. Beautiful. All of this, all of the islands in the North Atlantic are ours, and they always will be. Lovely stuff. Fantastic. And now Sweden will gain its independence. Maybe Norway will die. It's all good stuff. It's all good stuff. I think our next job is going to be probably a war against the Pope, which we can do because the French have now gotten their finger out and decided that they want to make some claims. So let's go to war with the Pope. So the plan for this war is actually going to be a little bit iffy, right? Because I do plan on taking all of this and this in the war. Let's just showcase what that looks like. It's a little bit iffy. It's a little bit iffy. It's a little bit iffy. However, a lot of those nations, like Genoa, Lucca, Memmingen, 3 League, they're very close to that 50 line. And with our improved relations guy here, and I don't know if this is still active, probably not. It's going down. It's going down quite nicely. Like, if we have a look at Milan and our opinion with them, they actually have none. There's no aggressive expansion there at all right now. So, the fact that they're joining... Actually, yeah, Milan goes to 54. Well, yeah, there's no aggressive expansion whatsoever, and it's... I guess we just need to peace out in December again. Like, that's going to be the case. It has to be the case. But like I say, we're sieging Rome right now. It's not going to be a problem. Genoa's being a bit of a problem down here, but not to me, so I don't really care. Maybe we can separate peace Strasbourg. That could be a thing. But the main reason I'm thinking it might be a little bit iffy is because of Nanzig here. Because I need all of this land to be controlled by me or my vassals, and I need Diplo Rep too. However, I have a feeling that when Burgundy is given this land, they're immediately going to cede it because the Austrians will be like, you can't be taking land in the Empire, blah. I don't know why the German-speaking Austrians have a posh London accent. Don't worry about it. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to have to take this mission and then just immediately click this right at the very moment of victory. Which means I need to work out how to get 2 diplomatic reputation. I'm currently not there. The overextension hurts, but it's not going to be there for very much longer. I guess what I need to do is sack a bunch of these guys until I find a Diplo Rep guy. Alternatively, get to 50 and then click this button here, the Send Papal Legate. But we're probably not going to be Catholic by the time this gets to 50. The Pope doesn't like me very much, so this number is going up exceptionally slowly. 2.8 a year is not quite enough. So, yeah, that's my issue. That's my problem right now. And we just need to work on it. We need to get that Basically, just I need one of these guys. Look, you guys saw me fire this guy, and you did not see me open up, you know, the console. I didn't stop the recording. It just, I don't get lucky, right? It was time for me to get a break. I'm not going to hire him right now because he's 10 ducats a month, and that's insane. But what we will do is just enjoy the fact that he exists at all, and we'll use him later. But yeah, all of our problems are now fixed. Okay, so we're at the point where the French, sorry, not the French, the Pope will accept defeat. However, the coalition, again, I'd rather it didn't go over 50. I don't, look, it didn't fire when we had the entirety of, like, the Rhine Confederation jumping down our throat. I don't think it's going to fire with this either, but at the same time, it's kind of, it would be nice if it just, you know, wasn't even the thing that I had to worry about. I will take their money as well, naturally. And I guess it is time to seize Burgundy. It is indeed time. Last vestiges of the Duchy of Burgundy have fallen in hard times when they turned their backs on us following the Treaty of Arras. We did not forget. The land will be forfeit. Facts. Facts. Actual facts. And the Angevin Kingdom, let's grab the Diplo Rep man. We are no longer overextended, so we have 2 Diplo Rep exactly. And it's time to peace out here. I don't think this is going to affect my diplomatic reputation. If it does, I'm fucked. If hopefully it doesn't, we'll find out. Here we go. All of the land in France is owned by me or my vassals. The Angevin Kingdom. The Angevin kings ruled over a full half of the French lands, ensuring prosperity and justice were freely available. With our victory of the French throne, we have every right to reclaim the Angevin title once again. So Anjou gets 9 dev more. It gets the summer court until the end of the game, giving dev cost, state maintenance, local recruitment time, and local supply limit. I get the Acts of Union Parliament issue unlocked. So we'll see what happens on that one. And I also get permanent claims on basically all of Italy and Iberia, it looks like. That's a lot. That's a lot. Oh no, it's not Iberia, it's Aragon and Northern Italy. It's you know, perma claims, you know, they're great. There's maybe a few too many in this run, perhaps. But we can formalize the separation of powers by enacting limited constitutional reform, defining and delimiting the offices and branches of the government and their internal relations. We can increase our administrative efficiency as well as public approval of our still obviously divinely ordained rule. I get prestige and parliament debate backing chance plus 3% until the end of the game. But beautiful. That's actually quite delightful. So now I just need to wait until I've got another Parliament issue, which is going to be in at some point. Be nice if it told me when the next debate starts. Oh, it does. 15, 12. 10 years away. Okay, well, I guess I'll see you guys in about 10 years. And here we go with the Protestant Reformation. And my God, it could not really have been in a better position. It's formed in Cannes, or it started in Cannes, and I am able to also embrace and grep myself, firstly, 735 ducats, which is not a bad thing at all, but also, I believe I get a Center of Reformation out of this. That's, I mean, yes, Protestantism. So now we have Kent as well. So we've got 2 centers of reformation right here next to each other. It's going to convert me and France. Most importantly, very, very quickly. I don't think I'm going to have to enforce religion on France or on Burgundy. I think it's going to happen on its own. This is fantastic. So we are firstly going to take Defender of the Faith, and I'm going to start converting my land. Starting not with Bordeaux, I'm not too worried about that. I'm going to start with like London, and probably should sort by highest religious unity penalty. Yeah, let's go Lothian. This is actually really, really good for us. Extra missionary strength, yes, please. Dissolution of the Monasteries Act. I'm not. Yeah, it's fine. Let's do that as well. I think we're onto a good one here. We also have an agenda. I keep doing the nobility one because I need to get this thingamabob down here, House Divided, which basically I need 3 agendas for the nobility. This one is currently convert Gwynedd to English. It is happening. It's almost done. So I think as soon as that's done and the nobility get their 10 loyalty, I think we're going to have House Divided and Parliament backing chance for the issue that's going to crop up relatively soon is going to be, you know, cheaper, which is fantastic. However, as soon as I unpause there, this popped up. Apparently, it needed to be the right religion, apparently. Like, I know you can't convert if it's the wrong religion, but it was already going. Well, I guess I cancel that and get my points back. That's very unfair. It really is unfair. So now the nobility should have gotten a penalty, but I guess they didn't. Ah, that's annoying. Well, it is what it is. Alright, it's been a while, but we are now able to do another Parliament issue. First of all, the conversion of the British Isles is going well. There's also Brandenburg, who have spawned another bit of Protestantism over in the east a bit. We've broken our alliance with Castile, mostly because they don't like the fact that I'm no longer Catholic, but also because, you know, we got all these lovely little claims, and maybe that's something we want to make use of later. But anyway, let's have a look at our next debate in Parliament. So, I actually don't see anything here with regards to what we're looking at, right? There was no Acts of Union Parliament issue. So maybe let's let a month pass and see if that refreshes. Acts of Union. Acts of Union? No Acts of Union. I would like to unionize the acts, please. Expansion of the bureaucracy. Hello. Interesting, but not exactly what I'm looking for. Propagation of state religion. Extra missionary and a missionary strength thing. It could be very good. But I'm really looking for these acts of union. I'm not sure why they're not showing up. They're not here either. Do I have to maybe wait for it to be a yearly tick? Not quite sure on that one. I'll keep checking every month just in case. I feel like these are the same. Yeah, they are. Maybe it is a yearly tick? I always thought it was a monthly tick. I think soon enough we're going to start doing colony stuff, so let's have some of that. Alright, well here comes the yearly tick anyway, so let's see what happens with that. Appointment of state minister and advisor of our choice gets to join. That's actually really, really good. Unfortunately, it's not exactly what I'm after right this moment. No acts of union. Very, very irritating. I don't know why it's not showing up. I really don't. I really don't. I'll come back if I manage to find it. Aha. So I found it. It's this thing here that's been around for a while. However, basically what I need to do is own Maine, Paris, and Anjou. That's not going to happen yet. France owns less than 25 cities. It's currently 33. Actually, no. All of the following must be true. Of one of the following was true. France being a subject, France needs to be governed by the ruler of England. Okay, but that should have that second X be correct. Also, I just need to own 25 provinces in France, which is not going to happen because France, basically what this is I need to integrate France. Is the basic gist of this. I can't do this act of union thing because, firstly, it requires technology, admin tech 10, which I've not got. But also, I just need to integrate France first. I would have thought that it would be a case of me integrating them through this act of union. The French region, if we have a look at the French region, if I was to integrate Normandy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 provinces, and Burgundy, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. If I integrate Burgundy, I will have 25 French provinces. Then I think it's done. I think it's doable. Governed by the ruler of England, like that's just being a PU, right? But then France needs to have less than 25 cities. How am I gonna drag 8 cities away from France? Other than by losing a war. I could lose a war. I could certainly lose a war. That's enemy. Yeah, I'd be at war with France then. I don't want to do that. It's I mean, I don't need to do it right this second, but what I could do is literally lose a war and lose 8 provinces. Like France needs to lose 8 provinces. Ideally, I would be able to get France to be like released or something, or sorry, Paris itself. I don't think that's doable. But losing a war to lose 8 provinces, I feel like we could probably do that. France owning less than 25 cities in total, right? It's not even a case of in France. So what I could do is have them release Catalonia. And then I could probably fight it. Yeah, so that's 3. And then losing a further 5. Get them to release Brittany. Get them to release Provence. Just get them to release Provence is 5. Provence and Catalonia. Okay, I think we've got our goal, but you know, it's. Should I do that right now? I think I am gonna do it right now because I'm very curious and I want to get this. I want to test it. Let's wait a month. Let's also continue to do this. Offer tribute. Release nations from France. No, balls. I imagine if they sieged it, then we'd be able to do it, but that's not happening, is it? In that case, for Kalutsuz, I can't make it a core. 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I'm going to do that. As soon as they get fully occupied, then it's good. And meanwhile, I guess I can do just any debate here. So we're going to grab this missionary guy. Propagation of state doodads. Revert governmental progress. -2 is nothing. Minting rights is inflation. I feel like that's probably fine. And then we can get 3 conversions on the pop at once. Going to keep this open because now we're at 101 power. I'm going to go for missionary strength. Literally just want to blast my way through this conversion process as quickly as possible. But other than that, literally all I'm doing is waiting for you to get fully occupied. Then once you're at 100%, we can surrender at whatever rate that we want. It's going to be fine. We are at 100%. So if I offer tribute, and just want to make doubly sure that I'm thinking of this correctly, I need France to own less than 25 cities. They currently have 33. Less than is not the same as less than or equal to. So they actually need to lose 9 cities. So, offer tribute. They've unconditionally surrendered to me. So they can't. This is no longer a thing that we can do. That's very irritating. I always thought that this was the... I mean, I got a permanent claim on it. I might as well freaking take the land. Mine, thanks. Genoa being my vassal, we could do. Oh, I'm so irritated by that. Yeah, no, that wasn't cool. Well, we have Genoa now. That's yay, go us. Okay. Well, I need to find a plan B. So I have just taken admin tech 9. 10, sorry, 10. And I need to take any other ideas. And so I've taken a military and a diplomatic idea already, which are now color-coded. Didn't even notice that before. That's kind of cool. And I want to try this new doodad. A new idea group called infrastructure ideas. So we have state maintenance and global prosperity growth, 10% construction cost, expand infrastructure cost modifier. We got movement speed and center of trade upgrade cost. We got states governing cost, fort maintenance, construction time, and expand administration cost again, and then development cost on top of that. It will also give us yearly army professionalism from quality idea. From trade idea, it'll get global trade power and goods produced modifier. There's some really decent policies in here. I think it's a pretty solid pick. I don't know if it's the meta, but I mean, 10% dev cost has been removed from eco ideas, so I guess it might be the meta. Either way, we're gonna give it a try. And also, I guess I gotta take these 2. Yeah, there we go. I think it's looking good. We'll give it a try. Maybe it's the best idea group ever. Maybe it's just crap and it's just novelty. We'll find out. England has entered the age of reformation. The Reformation has erupted in Europe and plunges continental Europe into religious chaos and anarchy. The authority of the Pope is at its lowest, and many different theologians compete in their theorems regarding the mysticism of the faith. Naturally, the Reformation has reached England too. The English fight against each other for religious superiority, while the stance of England is in complete dependency to the beloved king. Sure, church power, I'll take that. Religion of every new king and heir now has a 50% chance to be of a heretic religion as long as the modifier is active. That sucks. Rulers can assume a religious position towards the Reformation, which will affect future events. I wonder how. We've also got a bit of marital bliss, thanks for the money. So... Ooh, Palace of the Popes. What is that? Fully upgraded. France gets Splendor. Avignon will be the seat of a new cardinal. It seems like does not really help. I mean, I guess it's because France is Catholic still. Makes sense. Blasphemy Act. I think we can do that as well. And finally, don't need to worry about that too much, we have the War of the Roses that has been completed, because we managed to reach the Age of Reformation without triggering it. This is a conflict that many have long seen coming. Our people must be safely shepherded through the period of uncertainty one way or another. So, I managed to do it with dynastic security, year legitimacy, chance of new heir, and average monarch lifespan for 25 years. It's kind of crap, I'm not going to lie. Going through it might have been better, but whatever. Now we need to handle the Reformation. Religious anarchy has gripped Europe. Where once the Pope used to be the guidance, there is now only chaos. We must take control of the situation and decide where we stand on the matter of the divine. So, I've managed to do it with becoming Protestant, so gain 100 church power, lovely. Religious unity plus 50%, very lovely. Monthly faith power plus 0.5, and pastor's influence goes down. I think that's kind of cool. We'll take it. Now for this, I need to enact the government reform, separate the clergy from state. Ooh. That's not happening. Or curtail clergy privileges. I think maybe I just need to do 4 agendas from the pastors. It's kind of I don't know how many I've done with the pastors. I really have no clue. It's hard to say. It's hard to see. Like, where do you see? Where do you see how many you've done? Like, if there was something in here that told me how many I'd done for each of them, fantastic. But there just isn't. Here, I think a free admin policy in there is quite nice. I think we go with morale of armies and navies, maybe, or potentially, let's go production efficiency. That's pretty good. And yeah, we still need to think about the integration of Burgundy. I think is like pretty essential. Also, we want to integrate Normandy. I've removed them from March status, so it is just it's just, you know, these two can integrate it pretty close to each other actually. But it's going to be happening later, I guess. New reform time. Tier 5. There's a lot of reforms in here. So, do we want reinforced speed, supply limit modifier? I like that supply limit, I'm not going to lie. Military engineering gives artillery cost and barrage cost. Defensive stance gives fort defense, and max hostile attrition is pretty nice too. Sustained discipline for attrition, drill gain modifier, and drill loss. Cav warfare, cav cost. Mercenary leadership, merc stuff. Royal Marines, I make what? I get Marines, more sailors. Marine force limit, attrition when loaded on ships, disembark speed, or naval professionalism for morale of navies and ship costs. You know what? I'm thinking I like that supply limit modifier, and the reinforced cost is really nice. So we're going to go organized military staff. I can't get elite mercenaries because I haven't done merc ideas, but they're kind of cool too, I guess. And I can take another one of these. Thinking maybe we go with cost of advisors with rulers cult religion. It doesn't actually help me at all yet. So maybe what we do is we go with the yearly prestige, because I need my prestige to get to 30 to complete this agenda by 31. So we've got 15 years to do that, so hopefully we'll get it done in time. Interesting. Castile has inherited Aragon. But they formed Spain. Yeah, they must have just turned admin 10 and then have inherited Spain. It's all about turning tech 10, but I can't do it because France is too big. It's very sad. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I tried. I could, I guess, attack Spain and then lose to him. That's an option. What lands does Spain want? Spain could yeah, okay. I would like to be evil with Spain. I've already got the claims on him. I want to try this again. I just feel like it's necessary. Enemy allies, Austria. I'm basically losing my friends to do this. Oh, and the coalition has started. Look, guys, I'm about to lose. Don't even worry about it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Offer tribute. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They don't want Avignon. They don't want Focalkia. They want Sundgau instead of... Fine. Oh, they'll do that. They'll do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need one more province. One more province. What do you want? What do you want? I will give you an province. Look, you can have another one. You can have it. I will let you own it. You can own it, please. It's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough, guys. It's not enough. We could return a core. No. We could release. No, release is not good either. I mean, I guess this is a start. Why won't you take this though? Because you don't want it? That's a lie. My actual famalam. That's a lie. You do want it. It's right here. It's strategic utility. Province of vital interest. Look, you could. Why do you not want this then? It's of vital interest to you, you bastard, please. Okay, you know what? I guess we're just gonna do this. Spain just got fat. Like real fat. Less than 25 cities. Currently 25 cities. Oh no. I need to do this one more time. I'm gonna give him Savoy. You prefer so you can have it as well. I don't care. Guys, please accept. Accept. If he has no army, he will accept this offer. Look, this is the dumbest war I've ever been a part of. Shit. I just got absolutely slapped. Where's my army gone here? Okay. We need to go back in. This is the dumbest series of things I've ever tried to do. Order of Chivalry, I'll take it, sure. Maybe if I siege Cuneo. Okay, I'm just not gonna pretend that I know what I'm doing. Does France hate me now? Yeah, they kind of hate me. Support loyalist isn't enough to get them loyal. Have a click. Now you're loyal. Look, just let me sit on this, and I feel like we then win, right? Occupied and besieged provinces is totally a thing. I will give you 2 whole provinces. I am that nice. Look how good I am. I really had to choose their actual capital as the war goal. I couldn't have chosen Caneo. No, not good enough. Milan, you wanna... Do you want Genoa? I'll give you Genoa. Look, this is the way to do it. I know that I'm on the correct path. I just need the 2 siege. Yeah, there we go. Look, it's gonna happen. We're gonna do it. This is the dumbest thing I've ever done in this game. Losing on purpose is so very weird. Look, we're gonna win these battles. I don't even know if I want to win there. 43 out of 48. Because then he might be 100%ed, right? Come on. 20 out of 48. Why is it 20 out of 48? Did Burgundy went disloyal again? Yeah, they did. Stop being annoying. What about if I give that as well? No. How much money would it take for you to be happy? 300? Deal. Deal. Done. See you later. Bye-bye. War is over. Right. The war is over. The Acts of Union... I literally just need 25 provinces of my own in the France region, and that will come when I integrate Burgundy, which will happen at the earliest within 5 years, and then I die, but probably a lot later than that. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. That was the dumbest thing I've done in a while. So we have the Church of England here. Do I want to found a new church? Anglicanism? Evangelize the church to the world? No. I think I'm going to stay Protestant. I feel like Protestant is just a way better religion. Sorry, Church of England. You're kind of cool. I don't know if it's actually changed. It might have. But I feel like it's Protestantism. We've done quite a lot of work to Protestantize our lands. And I think we're going to stick with what we've got. Reformed is a good religion. I quite like Reformed sometimes, but yeah, no, we're sticking with what we got. Nice income as well, you know. Got buildings that we can build, shipyards. I quite like shipyards, and we're just waiting on the ability to integrate our vassals, so Normandy will be first, that we can start that in a month or two, and I think then it's a couple more years and I can start working on Burgundy as well. There is Normandy. It's 4 dip per dev. There's quite a lot of dev here, so it is going to take a little while. 1543, oh my gosh. Maybe we'll be able to get a parliament issue to, you know, speed that up. More than likely, but It won't be happening in this episode because I have run out of time. So I want to thank you all very much for watching. If you would like to support the channel, a like and a subscribe would go a long way. It would really help me out. And as well, maybe you can pick up this DLC over on my Nexus store page. Gives you a Steam key. I think there's a slight discount, and you will, you'll be able to play with all the new features that Domination brings. So, good luck with that. Hope you enjoy the DLC, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
If you liked the video, please help me out and hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Maybe leave a comment down below too, it really does help out the channel. If you have the means and are willing to, there's a link to my Patreon in the description below. It's the best way to support me and the effort that goes into creating the content you've just watched, and hopefully will continue to watch, and allows me to focus more on making videos without the stress and worry of another meteor striking my channel, be it hacks, demonetization, or the third adpocalypse. You can also support me by heading over to Twitch and following there, or joining my Discord and being an active member of the community. All those links are in the description below. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.